What's up, my wonderful sports to the bone family? What's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video, man. Alright, my viewers and subscribers, I am actually here putting together your evening video, but as you can see, I am doing a little bit of driving here, and I have a couple of stories I want to talk to you guys about. Taking a look at an interview that was done by West Indies coach Phil Simmons. He spoke about the Netherlands series and spoke about what we are supposed to expect going into Pakistan. So we're going to zoom in on that. Plus we're going to talk a little bit about the first T20 of the series between Australia and Sri Lanka. Boy, I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, Australia were able to get the better of Sri Lanka by a big margin. So we'll take a look at that also. And you know, we're also going to talk about a little situation that is going on over there in Jamaica. Has nothing to do with sports, but it is related to students. So I'm going to touch on it a little bit, my viewers, because it's really concerning. You understand? So just give me a listening ear until the end and hear what I have to say about this. So, all right, I'm going to start off with Coach Phil Simmons. Now, he did his interview, my viewers and subscribers. I think it was earlier today, and he was basically just talking about, you know, the Netherlands series that just concluded. Just basically saying that it was a good workout. It's good that the players basically took the opportunity and were able to get a series win. You know, it was a chance to basically get the team settled, get a nice little young group of guys, new captains settled before we go up against a bigger team or a stronger team in Pakistan. You know, according to Coach Phil Simmons, the players really stood up, especially the younger guys. And, you know, going into Pakistan, according to him, there is no expectation, you know, but to just go out there, plan to win the games and basically try and get the points. So I guess that is an expectation, to get the points. You don't want to just go and say that you want to execute the plans that you have set. You know, you want the plans to eventually lead to victory. So I am not too sure what coach is saying there. But you know, it's basically the same thing what the captain Nicholas Pooran was saying, you know, summing up the Netherlands series, you know, saying that it's good that we're able to go and get some work in, good to get the youngsters really playing some cricket. And it goes without saying, everything that we are doing now is gearing up towards the 2023 World Cup. You understand? We're going to have a couple of games against, I think, probably Bangladesh and India that are not going to be lead. You know, you won't be getting any World Cup points to basically. But, you know, every series that you want to play, you want it to be meaningful, not only because you are trying to get points, but you want every series to be meaningful. And I think that is something that Coach Phil Simmons was actually trying to say. So we just need to be smart about it, according to Coach Phil Simmons. Understand what needs to be done, that the players that is understand that they need to go out there, build partnership. Where the batsmen are concerned, the bowlers need to work together, make sure that they are bowling as a unit. You don't want to be constantly working on one plan to put a batsman or a pair of batsmen under pressure, and then when you are off, the next bowler is supposed to come and bowl a particular line and length to keep that pressure going. And they are not able to do that. They are just being indisciplined. So that is something that I definitely agree with Coach Phil Simmons there, that, you know, we need to try and see if we can get the team together as a unit. So as I said, good to get the victory against Netherlands. Pakistan is where it begins, and I think tomorrow is the first game, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do a short watch along, my viewers and subscribers, so we can talk a little bit as the game is going on there. So that is basically the short interview that Coach Phil Simmons had to do, you know, those are the things that he had to say, you know, coming out of Netherlands, going into Pakistan. Everybody knows what we are there for. We are there to try and win and get points to build up towards the 2023 ODI World Cup. So everybody knows what is expected of them. You know, they just need to try and get the right 11 out there. We saw against Netherlands, the bowling wasn't as penetrative as we would have wanted it to be. You know, so we're definitely going to have to tighten up on that. The batsmen also, you know, they're going to need to be as consistent as possible. You know, Captain Nicky P, we're going to want him to step up and get some runs, you know, because not every day you're going to have guys that don't usually give you runs go on and score centuries and things. The guys that we expect to pull their weight, we'll definitely want them to do exactly that. So that is it where the interview is concerned, my peeps. We're gonna be keeping a close eye on the game tomorrow, and we're definitely going to be talking about it as the game goes on. So all right, let us touch a little bit on the Australia. See, me still have on the seatbelt. All right, let us touch a little bit on the Australia Sri Lanka game now. So Australia went up against Sri Lanka in the first T20 of their series. I think they're going to be playing 3 if I'm not mistaken. And Sri Lanka were actually bowled out for 128. Yeah, man, 128. Nisanka and Asalanka, those were the 2 top scorers. Asalanka getting 38 and Nisanka putting together 36. You understand? So that just 128, my viewers and subscribers. That wasn't the most challenging of total, and they got bowled out, I think, in 19 point something over. Josh Hazelwood continued his good run of form. You know, he did well in the IPL. I mean, he had one of the most expensive over spell in the IPL, but generally speaking, he wasn't too bad. He had 4 wickets in this game, and he was heavily supported by Mitchell Stark. I think it was who picked up 3 wickets. So, you know, the 2 pacers combining to get quite a few wickets there. What's that? 7. Hazelwood getting 4 and Stark getting 3. You know, when it comes on to the reply now, Australia, you know, they really ran riot or rampant as it relates to the Sri Lanka bowling lineup. Aaron Finch and David Warner, the 2 guys basically knocked off the score. 2 of them put together, and Warner had 70 and Finch had 61. So both men were able to get the score off. So Australia winning the first game by 10 wickets. And they didn't use up all of the overs. I think it was like maybe something like 14 or 14 point something overs or something like that they used to get the runs there, my viewers and subscribers. So Sri Lanka definitely going to need to try and bounce back strongly in the next game. But as it relates to the first one, it's first blood to Australia, my viewers and subscribers. So just wanted to give you some information where that is concerned. All right, so just quickly before I go, I want to touch on this situation here over there in Jamaica. I'm no longer there, guys, but you know, as most of you would know, I actually taught school there for about 6 years, right? And the students, especially the high school students, you know, between the ages of 12 to 17 thereabout, they are really getting crazy. And I think it was in May we actually lost about 8 teachers in 1 week. You know, they just fell over and just died. I don't know if it's stress or high blood pressure or whatever. And we are now in the first week of June, and we have lost 2 already. 2 teachers. You understand? So it's well in double figures, you know, within just less than 2 weeks or less than 3 weeks. And a video is now making its rounds or circulating on social media with a youngster from a permanent high school in Jamaica, right, fighting off a teacher. Big boy, look like the boys run about maybe 16, look like a 5th former. You know, basically stepping into the teacher's class and fighting off the teacher. And based on what I am hearing, you know, the boy wasn't even in that class. Shouldn't even be in that class. He was actually walking in the class and selling, you know what, that green substance. Based on the reports that are coming out of Jamaica there, the young man actually went into the class and was selling that popular green substance in Jamaica. Now you tell me, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, I know most of you guys are sports oriented, but I know there are a lot of parents on the platform. You tell me that the parents are not failing these children. There is nothing a school can do as it relates to a 16, 17-year-old child coming in and smuggling. I mean, the security going to search, but if they manage to smuggle in, what can the teachers do? It was a female teacher. Can you imagine a female teacher in her 40s, 50s looking to square up against a youngster who is 17, 18 thereabout? The parents are failing the kids. The parents are failing the children in the schools. And I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, a lot of fights, a lot of things going on in the schools in Jamaica. Not only in Jamaica, but you know, we focus there. And it's now making the rounds on social media where the young man even took up the bench and was trying to hit the teacher with it. And I must commend a couple of youngsters that walked up to the young man and was actually pushing him off and getting him off the teacher. Because a lot of the students would be saying, you know, fight the teacher, fight the teacher. But there were a few youngsters that was there pushing him off and saying, no, no. But I can't believe this is where we are at, where students are coming to school and selling weed in the school and fighting the teacher. And boy, I tell you my viewers, and I tell you, it's really sickening. It's really sickening. Sorry to be preaching, guys, but you know, we have a passion for the kids, not only where sports is concerned, but we want to see the kids go to school and do what needs to be done. And when we see these sort of things, it's really sickening. It's really sickening. So the comment section is there, my viewers. Apart from the sports, I don't know what you guys have to say about that. As I said, we lost about 7 or 8 teachers in 1 week in May, and then in June, I think in the first week, we have lost 2 teachers. And I heard that the school that this incident happened, the principal actually fainted. You understand? I don't know if the principal has recovered, but I don't know what is going to happen, my viewers and subscribers. The Bible talk about the generation of vipers. I don't want to preach, so I'm going to leave it, my peeps. I'm going to leave it. Big up on yourself. All right, tomorrow we will touch base for the West Indies versus Pakistan game tomorrow. Just let me know what you think about this, my peeps. I'm out.